hello. Be right with ya. Up, Faceted Dreamer, how you doing? Welcome. Dr. C, hello. D-Dude. Ashbury Brad. Spencer, what's up? You know, I really didn't want to do this tonight. I'm like exhausted, tired. Didn't sleep good last night. Really weird. Just didn't sleep good. But I said I was going to do this, so I didn't want to flake out. So I'm going to try to do like an hour to an hour and a half tops. And of course, like usual, I don't really pre-listen to anything. Like to keep everything fresh. What's up, Rage Filled? Ricky. What's going on? That is a long name there, Sean. Or Scene. Right? Scene. Well, let's see what we got going on here. All right. I don't even remember where we left off, but I know I said I was going to start towards the beginning. But maybe we should just go random here. There's a picture of Alex Jones on one of them. It looks pretty tempting. Of course, this is on Blue Boy's channel. He's got the goods. Check him out. Give him a sub. Whatever, you know. So how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Jesse? Oh, yeah. What am I doing? There we go. Oh, gosh. Had to get my teeth cleaned today. No problems there. That's a good thing, right? C Mago, what's up? Yeah, happy Thursday. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. All right. Well, let's hit the bricks here and let's do it. If I pass out on you, just you know, I'll wake up. Just wait longer. All right. So this is episode 57. Let's give it a try. Let's see what goes on here.
Hello.
Hi.
I just got your text.
Ooh, that's
What's
loud.
the matter with you?
Fucking pissed off. You barely fucking talked to me at all, Casey, today. And that fucking piece of shit, he keeps putting shit in your goddamn head. And you can't tell me that he's not, because you already told me that he is.
You don't even know if I talked to him today, dumbass.
Did you? I guarantee you
No.
did.
Oh, you
haven't?
guarantee it?
Well,
I did it.
Well, that's a fucking surprise. Usually you can't go a day without talking to him and asking for his advice and his opinion on everything. Usually you're out on Friday night with him so he can have his free little getaway weekend with you.
Free little getaway weekend, huh?
Oh, yeah, for him. Free for him. Stays at your fucking house all weekend.
I want to get away.
Fucking face in your ear and tells you all kinds of shit. You seem to stick up for the fucking cocksucker all the goddamn time. You certainly stand by him.
Well, don't call him a cocksucker.
No,
Why not?
He's a cocksucker.
You're a cocksucker.
No, I'm not.
Out of the two of you, you're the only one who's had a nasty.
Listen to you. Listen to you, Casey.
You're the only one who's
standing up
stuck
for
on
him
a dildo.
again. You're standing up for him again.
Which one of you two has a picture online licking a dildo?
Oh, there you go. Fucking stand up for him some more, Casey.
Well, you're the one
God
calling him a
forbid,
cocksucker.
God forbid anybody say something bad against Alex Jackass Jones,
A good one.
the amazing theorist.
That he is. He is a conspiracy theory. And he got sued for $1 billion, right? About $1 billion that he'll never pay. Oh, I'm not going to interrupt too much. I'm just, I'll do some talking, but I'm going to epically fail if I keep
The
talking.
amazing theorist.
That's got the government after him, so he has to stay at Casey's house on the weekends. The government can't get him at his house during the week. It's just on the weekends.
Right.
They can find him at his house on the weekends, so he's got to hide at Casey's house. That makes a lot of fucking sense.
Why the government
probably
wants
never thought about that.
What?
Huh? So you probably never thought about that, did you? That government can get him at his house during the week?
That's not why he's staying at my house.
That's what you told me. You're protecting your friend.
He's staying at my house so he doesn't drive when I'm drunk. He doesn't like to do that, unlike you.
I have to admit, when I do these streams, I always get a little nervous before. I don't know why. I've done this so many times, but I just do. It's like I get a little nervous, little butterflies, a little bit. It's really strange. I don't know. It goes away, but I hate it. It's like I just get, I don't know. It's like, is it gonna fail? Is everything gonna shut down? And I don't know. I'm gonna calm down. I'll be all right, Jesse, C-Moggle, Ricky. I'll be all right. I hope.
There you go. Protect him some more.
Protect him from what? Are you going to kill him?
From me talking bad about him, Casey.
Not really protecting him.
Gotta stick up for him.
Only because you're talking shit about my friend.
Well, look at what your fucking friend's doing.
Say? Yeah, he's a cocksucker.
Look at what your friend's doing, Casey. He's talking shit about me. You sticking up for me to him? No, you're not. Instead, you're doing what he tells you to.
No, I don't.
You do till you change your damn number. I know he's probably told you more shit.
Yeah, Faceted, it's good to see you back as well. I am glad to be back for season 2.5 of the old Lauren saga, right? I just couldn't resist it. I just had to do it,
Dude, you have a document that says you fantasize about children. I made the decision myself. I don't want you to have my number.
Yeah, whose advice was that?
Everyone's advice.
Everyone? Well, you pointed out it was
Everyone will
Alex's
tell me not
advice.
to give you my number.
You pointed out it was Alex's advice. So that I wouldn't sue you in case I thought it was catfishing you.
I made the choice. I asked him if I did the right thing, and he said yes.
What did you ask him for?
What do you mean?
Why would you ask him?
Because he's my friend and he gives me good advice. So who do you want me to ask?
So you couldn't make the decision without asking him.
I did make the decision, and then I asked him if I did the right thing.
Because you didn't trust me.
Right.
Just like you don't trust me that I'm telling you the truth about this.
Correct.
You need the proof. And you need the proof, and you keep backing up. You know that I'm trying to get you the proof. You know that I have not backed up on anything that I have said.
Everyone wants proof, Lauren. I trust multiple professionals who have no reason to lie.
You know the extent that I'm going to get the proof for you.
I've gone to the lonely place. Performing surgery. What kind of surgery is that you perform? Because I think I need it. I think I do. Hey, I mean, I remember streaming with nobody in the room. Done that before. It happens. You know, I'm not that popular, you know?
Powerful people here are trying very hard. You have the proof right now?
And that's just fine.
Jesus Christ, Casey, I can't. What do you want me to do? Go to probation and say, you get that right now.
Yeah,
Because
you said you're
Casey
trying all
wants
you
it
can.
right
Yeah,
now.
It's like in high school, you know, I wasn't I was part of a group, but I wasn't part of the cool kids group, you know what I mean? I wasn't like the class valedictorian. See, I can't even talk right now.
Go do that. That's exactly what I want you to do.
Yeah, because Casey wants it right now. It has to happen.
If you want to talk to me all day, then yeah, that's what I need. I'm not interested in talking to someone who fantasizes about little girls. So yeah, I need the proof now.
I guess you should have been talking to me then, shouldn't you?
Are you acknowledging that you fantasize about little girls?
I said you should have been talking to me. Because I don't fantasize about them. I don't fantasize about them, Casey.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, it sounds like
you do.
I shouldn't be talking to you.
I said you should have been talking to me.
Oh, it sounded like you said I shouldn't be.
Well, it didn't say I shouldn't.
Oh, I thought you said I shouldn't be.
I said you should have been talking to me.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I shouldn't be.
You keep backing up, Casey. And
yeah.
When you know damn well I'm telling you the truth.
I don't know damn well you're telling the truth. I trust.
Actually, I was never in a band. That was all a lie. No, I'm just kidding. I was in a band. Yeah, I know. Stories about the band. Ah, man. There's so many. So many stories. Good times and bad times, you know?
The professionals who have no reason to lie. Given your previous charge, it makes perfect sense that you would fantasize about children, Lauren. It makes perfect sense to me. I have no reason to suspect that a psychological doctor, a probation officer, and a polygraph test person are the ones lying. You're the one who's lied to me many times. As far as I know, they're not liars. And because you've been charged for pedophilia before, and you're on a sex offender registry, it makes perfect sense that I would need proof for anyone in the world who wants to talk to you. Everyone needs proof that you're not a dangerous person. You have real life underage victims, Lauren.
Yep. Old Alex Jones is not part of that. By the way, happy 420 to those who partake. Pam Simpson, what's up? Mandy, how you guys doing? You got Ashbury Brad here hanging out, right? Jesse. We got Alex Jones. It's a good time.
Unfucking believable.
Right.
It really is unfucking believable.
It really is unfucking believable.
It really is unfucking believable.
I've been honest with you about the whole fucking thing. Even told you what fucking happened.
I don't know that, Lauren. You can say that all you want. I don't know that.
Have I changed my story at all?
No.
Do you think you'd be able to tell something from that?
No. You actually have changed your story.
You know that I've been pissed off about this before you even noticed anything about it.
Lauren, you've actually changed the story many times. First you said it was Sean, then you said it wasn't Sean. It changes.
Yeah, I know, and that was my fault because I was super pissed off at Sean at the time, and everything was Sean's fault at the time.
Yeah, so you've changed it multiple times already.
Keep fucking saying shit, Casey. It doesn't.
Your weed card, it's illegal where you're at? You don't need a weed card here.
Matter. I didn't fucking say it anyway, so.
Great. Well, then I hope to see that on the proof.
Well,
Jason.
you see it on the proof, but you're backing up so fucking much. The thing is,
Why
they're gonna
wouldn't
get
I?
transformed.
I'm not
Why
going to get
wouldn't you?
closer to a sexual predator.
Well, then you should keep fucking getting closer to me then.
The story about the high school girls has changed multiple times too.
No, sure it is.
Then the question the polygrapher asked you changed also.
No, sure it is. Everything's fucking changed. I try to fucking be completely
I'm
honest.
telling you what you've changed about your story.
It's just a back and forth with this one. Little kid lover. Whose picture do you have on your profile? It looks familiar. Who is that? Is that you? I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, in Illinois, the prices are insane. It's ridiculous. I refuse.
I try to
It
remember.
literally did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't need to go through it again because I already told you how my memory is.
You said it, not
Sometimes you gotta
me.
think about shit. Yeah. But as far as that, I've been pissed off about that since the first time I read it.
Because now it's a photo of your nephew, but before it was the high school crush.
Did he read it on Reddit?
You lie so much you can't even keep it straight.
I said it was the high school what?
Girls.
The part about seeing the minor naked?
Oh.
Yeah.
That was my nephew. That's the only one that I've seen naked, a picture of naked.
And
That's
you said
the only
the
one.
psych report. You said this. You told me the psych report proved that you were misdiagnosed, and you said it was going to exonerate you.
Yeah. And what did I think? I didn't say it was going to exonerate me. You fucking threw that out on your own.
And yet you were pissed about it at the time you got it, and see through the emails you sent. And you see right now how the story is changing.
Yeah. Yes.
No, not on my end,
No. Not.
I didn't say it, Casey.
Oh my God.
So.
Isn't that cool? I have the Alex Jones picture on my thing up. That was generated by AI, right? That's quite a coincidence. Matt, how you doing? April and Pedro, hello. How you doing? All right. You got to see that man.
Oh, you can believe what you fucking want,
God damn, the pusher man.
And by the time we get the proof, you're going to be backed up so much, I don't know if there's going to be a chance for us anyway, because you just keep backing up.
Well, that's the risk that we have to take, unfortunately, because I'm not going to keep getting close to you if you're a pedophile.
Well, I'm not, so you should keep getting close to me.
Well, I'll see that on the proof.
She sounds... Yeah, well, she'll see that on the proof. And she sounds so enthusiastic, Lauren, about getting to know you a little bit better. Oh, my God.
Hopefully we get the proof soon. Because you get Alex in your ear fucking whispering everything. Don't tell me you don't, because you already told me you did.
Oh. Wow. Wow. So that's to be continued. We got to go back. This is 57. Let's go ahead and check out 58 now, right? See it on the proof. Here we go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
There you are. I can hear you this time. It feels good to hear your voice.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I am sitting on my bed watching TV and eating watermelon.
Eating watermelon for dinner?
Yeah, well, kind of. I was kind of a pig today.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did a lot today, so.
Mm-hmm. What did you eat today?
Today, all day long, what did I eat? I had a bowl of cereal this morning and a banana. and a glass of orange juice. And for lunch, I think I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then I had, Roy had, I don't know, something
A Royale?
he bought from the store.
Did he have a Royale with cheese?
Or cheeseburger and chicken burger things.
He did.
So I had a
Oh.
cheeseburger. Yeah.
Wow.
I usually don't eat them cheeseburgers from the store. I like my own
You don't?
grilled cheeseburgers. But I had
like
that.
really?
I like to scratch my arse before I make my cheeseburgers. Throw them on the grill there. You got to get in there and get your hands dirty. Get it done. See what the problem is.
I love grilling. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I make burgers perfect.
No, you don't.
Like
Yeah,
literally perfect. Nice and
How do you make them?
I just I used to put Montreal steak seasoning on them, but
hmm
You got to put seasoning on them shits. You got to do it.
I ran out of the Montreal steak seasoning. And I'm like, well, I don't have anything to put on them, but I'm gonna see how it tastes with just me making the burger.
Mm.
So I did
seasoning?
that.
I like that onion burger seasoning shit. I can't remember the name of it. That stuff's pretty good too. And then I put a little Worcestershire sauce up on that bitch. Little pepper. You know, the goods. Got to do it. Operation Lull. Where's Wildo? How you doing? Ah, my back. It's hurting. I need a back rub. Help me.
Huh?
You didn't put any seasoning on them.
I started and I didn't that time, but it turned out so good. It was like, oh my god! So I started putting seasoning on them.
Oh, well,
That's not true, though, Pam. He did have a cooking show.
that works for you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I want a burger, too. Damn it.
So I kept doing it, and
Wow.
it's nice and juicy, and
Ew.
damn, so good.
Yeah.
I actually was gonna make them tonight, but Roy pulled that out. Like, I'm tired. I didn't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
So I just
Just
ate
watermelon today.
that. Huh?
Just watermelon today. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can
Yeah,
hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Do I sound good?
Sorry.
Thank you. You sound good too. Like, I'm from Maine, but I didn't actually have a lobster until like 4 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You lived in
because
Maine your whole life? Well, besides
Well,
briefly.
yeah. Besides, well, I lived in Maine until I was 19 or almost 20.
Mhm.
Mm.
Then I went in the Air Force for 2 years. Then I came back to Maine for a year. Then I went out to Washington State for 3.5 years. Came back to Maine for another year. Went back out to
Mhm.
Washington State for another 3.5 years.
What about Tennessee?
I
Oh,
went down to
wow.
Oklahoma. Yeah, went to Oklahoma for like 3 months. When I was 18, I moved to California for 3 months.
Go
What were
on.
you doing out here?
Actually, my uncle, 2 of my uncles lived out there.
Yeah, let's just skip over the meat and potatoes, right? And Tennessee there, right? Nashville. Allison, hello. How you doing? What's going on? I'm alive. I'm here. Where's Wildo?
And 2 of my brothers lived out there.
hmm
My brother, the doctor.
They were installing dry cleaning equipment.
Oh.
So my first uncle that was out there, he'd been out there since he was 19. He's dead now, but
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, that was rough. He had dementia.
Nobody wants to learn about your uncleage, Lauren. Okay?
That was pretty rough.
hmm
But he made a lot of money out there doing dry cleaning. And
Nobody
my
cares.
other uncle, he went out there and he made a lot of money out there doing dry cleaning. The second uncle's still alive. But then
He still lives
Roy
out
and,
there.
No, he actually moved back here.
That's
I
it.
don't know.
You know, I think I'm gonna just buy a dry cleaner and call it a day. Sell all my gear. Sell my drums. Remember when I walked in and Chris Hansen was like, "Did you bring your drums?"
Probably must be 15, 20 years ago now. He moved back here. But he's got like, I don't know, 12, 14 rental houses. So
Oh,
he makes a lot. He's got a lot of money.
Well, that's a little
That's nice.
embarrassing, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And, Roy and Paul, they were out there.
My damn fly was down.
And who
Had
are
to fix
they?
it.
Huh?
Roy and who?
Roy and Paul, my brothers, both my brothers.
Oh, you have two
of my
brothers.
Yeah,
Hmm.
well, actually, I have 4 brothers.
Oh,
One sister.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, my sister's the oldest.
I didn't know
Her
that.
name is Lori. Then
I dated a
Okay.
Lori.
Ralph. And there's Ralph, Roy, Paul, Richard, and I'm the youngest.
Richard.
Oh, yeah.
So how many siblings do you have?
I
17.
just have an older brother.
Oh, really?
hmm
How much older is he than you?
A couple years.
40.
Couple years.
hmm
So have you lived out in California all your life?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
California.
Really?
hmm
You're from the East Coast and you moved out to the West Coast?
Yeah.
What's
Happy
wrong with
work.
you?
Sunny out here.
I know.
So
but
nice.
There's money out on the East Coast too.
I don't like the weather.
Well, yeah, but how much have you
Oh,
played in the weather though? You
how much have I
skiing, the
played?
snowmobiling.
All
Yes,
the
you're
time.
skiing.
You know it
Yeah.
snows in New Jersey, right?
Well, yeah, but not like Maine though.
Oh,
New
yeah.
Jersey, that's just a little bit of snow in New Jersey. That's not enough to
It's a
have fun
lot
in.
of snow.
Not in New Jersey. It's not enough to have fun in. You can't go snowmobiling in New Jersey.
Honey.
You end up
You can go skiing, snowboarding.
you end up snowmobile
Oh,
mud or
Shut the
mudding mobile.
Yeah.
I like this picture
I mean,
that just went by that I did with AI of what's his my brain's not working at all. Nicolas Cage. Ah,
I'm from there. I think I know better than you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
what's up? What's up, Julia?
You can't do that in California though, unless you go to the mountains.
Great. I don't want to.
You want to come back to Maine and do it in Maine?
Whoa.
I don't know.
I really think you'd love Maine.
Why is
It's so
that?
pretty here. Because it's so pretty here, and it's just like the weather is year round. You hit all.
Hello?
Oh,
What happened, Dan?
And the people are so different than they are.
Sorry, you cut out. I can't hear you.
Hold on a second. Let me.
Okay.
I'll put my phone over by the window so that way the signal's a little rugged here.
Gotta pull up the antenna, Lauren.
Well, we have signal out here.
You gotta wind it up.
You got signal out there?
Yeah, California's better.
In
It's not
California's
better.
winter.
But
Better.
Weather.
yes, it does,
Better.
Pam.
Better?
Yes, it does.
E-R, better.
There you go. I was trying to figure out which word you were saying, weather or better. Maine's better. I've been to California.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
did like California,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't like it.
What part?
Didn't like it as much.
I like California.
We lived. See, my uncles lived in Fullerton, in Anaheim.
Oh,
Ooh.
they
oh,
live in
okay.
Fullerton.
Near Anaheim.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually where I lived was actually right in Anaheim, actually right next to Fullerton.
Oh, okay.
Good old Anaheim.
Yeah. Anaheim. There's a picture of Anaheim too on my thing when I used to go out there every February, right? Witcher. God damn, I gotta wake up.
How long did you live out here?
I lived there for 3 months. But then when I was in Washington State the second time, I wound up getting my CDL, and I would go for Snyder. So I did the 11 Western states.
Mm.
And so I would always
okay.
go down I-5 right down through
Yeah.
California.
The I-5, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Like
Coast Highway
constantly,
too.
just constantly go down I-5. Yeah, I loved that for 3 months. I loved it. Then it was all different
The 405, the 605, right?
things that I'd see, but the
Yeah.
next 3 months was just really boring. So I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm definitely not an over-the-road truck driver.
Oh, yeah. I'd never be able to do that.
Me neither.
Yeah, no, it got very lonely very quickly.
I bet.
So I found other different jobs, driving truck for a septic system or a septic business out there, that I actually wound up becoming best friends with them. And
Him and his damn septic. Man. He loves that septic. What a nasty, nasty man. If you do septic for a living, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here. I'm sorry. Just can't be having that here. I don't want it to smell, you know?
with the owners of it, and yeah, that was probably one of the best jobs I've ever had.
Holy shit.
Working for them.
Did that come through the mic? That
Why'd
was
you
thunder.
Go back to Maine then.
Huh?
Why'd you go back? Why'd you leave that job? You went back to Maine?
Yeah. I think I was just ready to come back. Well, there was a couple of different reasons. One was I was ready to come back, and the other was even though they were my best friends and they owned the company that I was working for, it's like they became a Fortune 500 company. So these Fortune 500 people came in and showed
No, she wouldn't do that. It's not her style.
them a different way.
Which is really strange because I talked to her yesterday out of nowhere. And it's the first time I talked to her in a long time. It was through text. And, yeah, we were reminiscing. All right.
Run the company so they'd make more money. Well,
I never met her in person though, but no.
More money decreased the amount of money that I was making by a significant amount.
They explain that again. They made more money, so you made less money.
Yeah, the more money that they made was because it was coming out of my check.
One passed away.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, see, I would make commission off things that I would sell. I'd make hourly plus commission. So I'd make more off commission than I would off my
Another
hourly
lorry.
pay. And it's like I'd sell something for $50 or for $198, I think it was, and I'd make $50 commission off of that. But then when the Fortune 500 people came in, they told them there's no reason for you to give $50 worth of commission to your employees when they'd be satisfied with $15 off, of commission. And they said if your employees now don't like it, then they'll quit or they'll deal with it. But you'll get other employees to come in, and they'll like being able to get the $15 commission.
Oh,
so it's just a matter of time.
I'm just gonna talk over him.
All the original
This is so stupid.
Quit. So
what is going on in your mind, Lauren?
But then they wound up getting a divorce. She bought the company from him, and it was a mess. And they had twins at the time. They were getting a divorce. But yeah.
Maine. What's up, Maine Coin and Gold? I'm sorry. I've been slacking on the chat. Oh, where's Wildo? He was making $850, huh? Wow. That's cool, man. Wow.
It was a trip.
What do you do for work now?
right now, I actually drive truck, and I'm actually the job that I told you about
Mhm.
is I actually should be starting on Saturday. The guy said,
Oh, how
but
exciting!
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's gonna be a real tough job. I'll be
I
driving up and down.
bet.
Tough job.
You
I'll
never
be
do
driving
that.
up and down 95. That's pretty much all I'll be doing is dropping in and hooking trailers, FedEx trailers.
Mhm. Oh, okay. You're not
For
dropping off
33.
packages.
No, just the tractor trailers.
Mhm.
I'll be dropping the trailers off in the yard, and then I'll be hooking onto another trailer and taking that to another spot and dropping that off. And that's all. That's all I'll be doing. And they get all the benefits too.
Wow.
Yeah, medical and dental, health and vision, 401k, you get everything with them.
You name
Everything
it.
you need.
Yes. Now I just need you to move out here.
What
See?
part of Maine do you live in? Like near the coast?
No. Okay. What part of Maine would you in when you were here?
I was in Portland.
Well, you were down way down there in the Maine.
Oh, is that
I'm
far?
I'm in the almost in the dead center of Maine.
Oh, okay.
Um, if you look at the map and you see a town named Skowhegan,
Mhm.
I'm actually right next to that town.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's called Cornville.
Cornville. What's there to do in Cornville?
There ain't a damn thing doing Cornville, but there's all kinds of things to do all around Cornville. See, you're a nature girl, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Nature boy Ric Flair. Woo!
Well, there is nothing better than waking up in the morning, going out and seeing trees and
We got
grass.
trees.
Well, yeah, but you got trees, but you also got buildings galore.
You don't got buildings.
No, I don't have buildings. Yeah, I got buildings. All right. I got a couple sheds outside. I look outside. Like right now, I planted a tree. Actually, when I what was it like a year after I got out,
Mhm.
and that tree is. I mean, it was probably like 2 feet high, and right now that tree is probably about 15 feet high, and I've got it outside my walk-in closet window, and I
Mhm.
can see it.
How can she take
and
this?
It's just nice. It's so pretty, and I just get
How?
grass behind that and more trees and
So that's all there is, huh? Just trees.
and
I just want to play
the
the
road is more
drums.
trees. It's just nature. It's so nice, and it's
You're
quiet.
not doing a very good job on selling me on Cornville.
Okay, well, I don't really want to live in Cornville all my life anyway. I actually would like to have a house on a lake.
Yeah.
That's what I
Oh,
want.
that'd be so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's actually what I plan on getting. Like
Yeah.
maybe in the next year or two.
I want to go to Mars too. You know, that's doable. Okay. Well. All right. We got to go to 59. 59, 99. Wow. This is some strange stuff. Tell you what, boy.
Kind of house that I want because it's actually been built already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Got
but
your
somebody
eye
else
on
owns
it.
it.
All right. One
Yeah,
second.
somebody else owns it, and I actually knew the people that actually had it built.
Mhm.
So, but they sold it to somebody else a long time ago because they got divorced. But it's just such a pretty house. But it's also
Yeah.
up in a town that I don't want to live in. So
Oh, well.
I have to pick a different lake and build a different house.
Mhm. Well, yeah.
So
What's your house like?
what's my house like?
Mhm.
My house is actually my uncle's trailer that I've been
Oh.
tearing apart and rebuilding and adding on to it, and that's why I don't want to live here. 'Cause
Yeah, I figured. I've never been in a
regardless,
trailer before.
you haven't?
No.
Well, this
All
isn't
right, I'm back.
really like any normal trailer anymore because I've been adding onto it and redoing
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing. So, but it's like it doesn't matter how much I do to it.
Doo-doo.
The realtor told me that it's not going to increase the value of the property. So it's like I thought about just after doing everything I've done, I thought about just tearing it apart and building a house.
Oh my God, this picture of Lauren, he looks exactly like Freddy Krueger, I swear to God. It's bad. It's really bad. Is my screen capture on? Maybe I can show you guys real quick here. Let me check it out. What's up, Clementine? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Howdy, howdy. All right, let me just, you know. Oh my God, it's so creepy. So creepy. Let me do this real quick. Boom. There it is. Look at that thing. Wow. That's scary stuff right there, isn't it? Ooh-wee. All right, let's keep going here. I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to show you.
I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to live in Cornwall, so I'll just
Right.
finish the trailer and I'll build a house somewhere else and either rent this property here out or sell it or something.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
I
like you
don't
got
want
it
to
all
live.
figured out.
Yeah,
Get it
I
done.
don't want to live here. I mean, the biggest reason I'm living here right now really is because of Mom. She's right in Skowhegan,
Mhm.
and it's only like 7 miles away from her. So
Gotcha.
so we'll figure it out though.
I'll
But
put some
there
tape over
are
this.
places that you would love to live.
Like
on the lake.
where?
Like down by Round Pond where my brother lives. That's nice down there.
I had to
That's
drop
close,
trowel.
That's close to the coast.
What do you think?
I do like the ocean. I love surfing.
I mean, cold surfing in Maine, though. Well, I guess the
Getting
ocean's
Dink
cold anyway.
Diggler over here.
Either way. Hell, I'd like to live down by
Drop
the
trowel for me. You fucking bore.
coast too.
Yeah.
And
Or
and
get away
with
from the
FedEx.
trees.
Yeah, well, no, I like get away from the trees. We'll still have trees. Just won't be as many.
So you said you go skiing a lot.
I used to go like a long time ago, and I haven't been
Mhm.
in years. Last time I went, I was in the Air Force. We had a ski.
I've never once in my life went skiing. I've never done that. I have tried snowboarding, but not like at a legitimate, ski hill. We have a park where I grew up that had a huge hill, and we would actually sled and snowboard down the slides. And it's amazing we didn't die. Wow. And we would put a jump at the bottom. Man, good
Ski
times.
mountain right on the base. And that was the last time that I went.
There's an Air Force base there in Maine?
No, I was stationed in Alaska.
Oh.
I was up with his real winter weather.
Right, yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
I was
where do you
stationed up
ski
there.
then in Maine? Where do you go?
Oh, you got let me see.
Right?
The Squaw Mountain.
It's not like Mama Gwen wants him around there. Oh, man. She has to beg to get her car back. What? I mean, hello?
I gotta remember all the mountains. Mount Katahdin has some. Mount Katahdin's actually
Well,
the highest mountain in Maine.
the last time you skied in Maine, what mountain did you like going to?
That was trying to remember the name of it. Oh shit. It's in Carabasset. The name of the town is Carabasset. Damn. I can't remember.
Caravassus?
I can't believe I can't remember the name of that. It begins with an S. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And find out. The three kids that I used to babysit when I was a teenager and their mother, we used to go there all the time.
Oh, that's
Go
terrible.
skiing, and she's the one that taught me how to
What?
ski.
You babysat? Lorne. What is going on in your mind? Who would ever say, honey, we're going out this weekend? Okay. By the way, honey, who should we hire? How about Lorne Armstrong? Give him a call. All right, honey. And then they call Mr. Lorney to come over and watch the kids. Oh, my Lord. What is going on?
And she kept
Oh,
looking
really?
behind her. Yeah, she kept looking behind
Oh,
her.
that's
and
all right, son. You can do it on the boat.
She ran right into a bunch of trees.
Oh,
Small
goodness.
trees. Yeah, thank God they were small trees, but all I could think was, holy crap, she's teaching me how to ski. Yeah, so that was too funny when that happened.
Hmm.
But I think, God, I love that.
What's his number? 773 Horny Lorne.
I love skiing down there. But see, the skiing there, that's not far from here. In the Squaw Mountain, there's Eaton Mountain, which is really close to here.
Hmm.
There's Mount Katahdin.
What?
There's a lot of mountains around here actually that have ski slopes on them. I can't list off all the names of them because I haven't been to all of them. But there's a lot of mountains here, and there's a lot of lakes too.
Hmm.
But the further north you go, there's less population. So it's like
Oh, yeah.
further south, they get more population. So if you move back here to Maine, we can move down by the coast. Because I'd have a good job, and you started a dancing school.
Shut up, Lauren. You're not moving anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Go check out the snowcat in the radio and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, we can?
Yeah. You don't want to leave me out of it, do you?
Yeah, we do. Dupee's fashion consultant is here. Richard. Mr. Diggler Jones. Dan Jones. Dubsy. What's up, Dubsy? I'm sorry, I missed your little thingy there. Wanted to say howdy. Right? Tilo. Mm-hmm. Scene. We got Darren from Georgetown, right? Or is it just Darren Georgetown? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me.
See, I got it all figured out. You started dancing school. You make all kinds of money down there.
Yeah, a lot of dancers
There's a lot.
there.
Like I could see Lauren, working at like the local bowling alley, right? The Brunswick Lanes or whatever. With Roy Munson and 275 average, right? And then when you're, if you ever go bowling and like the thing gets screwed up or jammed, Lauren's got to run down the lane.
Well, yeah, a lot of elderly people that want to learn how to do things and get out and do things. There's younger people that want to learn all the dancing and do all the yoga and stuff. And you'd make some good money back here, especially down by the coast.
Yeah, never thought
Man,
about it.
You are dreaming.
Now I get you thinking about it, so that's good. that would really be awesome.
Yeah.
Think about this too.
Is that
all of our
thunder?
family is back here on the East Coast.
Hmm.
See?
Your family?
Yours too. You're from New Jersey.
Yeah, I have some family there. Some family
See?
here.
Oh, you got family there too?
Mhm, yeah.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that one. I didn't
Well,
plan
yeah, I've
that
lived
one
out
there.
here for almost 10 years now.
You've only been out there for 10 years?
Mhm,
What made you move out there? The acting?
yeah.
Actually, you probably could get acting jobs from back here in Maine because,
Mhm.
well, Stephen
film a
King
lot of
lives right in
shows.
Bangor.
Oh,
Stephen King,
yeah.
Stephen King
I'll
lives
just
right in
stop by the
Bangor.
store.
Stephen King lives there?
Huh?
Just
I didn't.
stop by
I
the
did not know
store,
that.
ask if you can give me a job.
Yeah. I bet I could probably get a hold of him.
You think so?
If I really
Get a hold of who?
Well, there's a guy that, well, Stephen King owns a radio station, but there's another guy that I know that
He
works
does.
at a radio station, not the one that Stephen King owns, but he knows a lot of celebrities.
Mhm.
I want to work at Stephen King's radio station. I could do that. I know how to run the equipment, you know. I don't need a person to do it for me.
Met a lot of celebrities, and he actually stayed over my house one night with my brother, another one of my brothers. And,
Stephen
we
King
went out.
stayed with your brother?
Huh?
You said Stephen King stays with your brother?
No, the guy that worked at a radio station that knows a lot of celebrities. He stayed over my house one night when I had my.
Yeah, this is episode 59, Dubsy. Whatever the hell that means. It's season 2.5, I think. He lives in Bangor. Bangor. In the middle of Burnville. Huh. Now, why would you want to live in a place like that if you're Stephen King? But he likes to, like, hide away and drink liquor and write and tweet. That's what he does, you know?
Septic business, and I lived in a different town.
Mhm.
Him and another one of my brothers stayed over my house
Sometimes
that
I feel
night.
like
We went out to the bar and everything, and
doing this.
he got all kinds of pictures of all kinds of celebrities that he's met, and plus he's on the radio all the time, but he knows all kinds of celebrities. And
Yeah,
I think
well,
I think he knows StephenKing, so I don't know.
reach out to him for me. Don't
I'll
tell
put
him
it back
that
to
his
normal.
movies are stupid.
Drew.
I'll tell him, you know, I know somebody that would be perfect in your movies.
Me?
Mhm.
That's what I'll tell him.
This
say,
guy
"I'm
on the
perfect
screen
person for you to
with the white
play in your
shirt?
next movie."
Yeah. Have you read any of his books?
Gorilla
No,
Spawn, hello.
I've watched a couple of his movies.
Yeah, they're awful.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't read them. Yeah, he's got
You read a
a
lot,
freaky
though?
mind. No, I have.
His movies aren't awful. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's like Lauren just agrees with her on everything she says. You know? Just to, you know, maybe get something out of her. I don't know. I really don't know.
Moments when I do, and moments when I
Mhm.
don't. And it's like, actually, when I was incarcerated, I actually wrote a book. I actually wrote more than one book, but
Ha!
You wrote
I
a
didn't-
book.
yeah, I didn't spend my time not doing anything when I was incarcerated. But
What's
I
that?
wrote
That's what I would do.
when I got out. My mom
If I was incarcerated, I would do nothing but sleep.
wanted me to publish it, and
I would definitely not write a goddamn book.
I would write some in it, and then I'd send it back to her, and she'd read it. And then I'd write some more of it, and I'd send it back to her, and she'd keep reading it. And she wanted me to publish it when I got out, so I self-published it. It's called
Sold what? 20 copies?
Taken Abroad. If you go on ondemandbooks.com, you'll
Mhm.
be able to find it. You'll be able to find it on there.
Taken abroad.
But that
Okay. What's it about?
You can't make this. You cannot make this shit up. Taken abroad. Oh my. You couldn't make this up if you tried. I mean, if you told me this whole story about Lauren, I would think you're the biggest bullshitter in the world. I really would. There's no way that would be true. There's no way, Maine coining gold. There's no way. It just ain't gonna happen, Matt. Gorilla, Clementine. It's just not gonna happen. No.
it's about 100 and some odd pages long.
No.
you want to know? You got to read it. No,
Okay.
actually, hang on a second. I'll read to you what it's about. So I've got a copy
Alright.
of the radio.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
I think I got a copy of the radio. Yeah, radio.
Good
You
job.
just can't remember off the top of your head what it's about.
Getting
Well,
cold.
I do, but it's better if I read it from the back of the book.
Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
that way you get a better picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can turn my light on here. Gonna put my reading glasses on now.
Oh, jeez.
Your
Come
reading
on.
glasses.
Yes.
Quit dicking
I started
around.
wearing reading glasses like a year and a half ago. Shocked the hell out of me. I looked at the book and I was trying to read. And I was like, why is this getting all blurry on me?
Mhm.
I had
getting
wound
up
up buying yeah. I'm still young.
Mhm.
At least in my mind I am.
Right.
Okay.
You can come to my elderly hip hop class.
I think I need to get counseling. I think I need to get counseling and get off the internet myself. That's a good one. I really think I do at this point. I've gone too far. I don't know how I've got here, but I'm here. I don't know. I need help.
Come to your what?
My elderly hip hop class.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come dance with the old ladies.
It's like those videos you see on the internet, right? Of like people on the side of the road and then the guy walks up. Or no, the guy on the side of the road is selling paintings or something, right? Some homeless looking guy. And, a guy comes up and says, hey, I'll give you $100 for that painting. And I tell you what, I'll take 3 more and I'll sell them. I'll go ahead and put them up on auction them on the internet. And I'm going to give you all that money. So if it sells for 10 grand, you get that money, sir. Nobody does that shit for me.
What is that? Let's see, and I'll be the youngest one there, and all the others will be
there you go.
75 and older, right? Yeah. Well, you saw the way I danced, so you
Yeah,
have to place
there you
me
go.
where you see fit.
Mhm. You can show them how it's done.
Oh yeah. Look at me go. I step side to side and swing my arms a little.
All right,
I feel
read
like
this book.
I feel like such an idiot doing that dancing voice.
And most of those videos are fake. They're just put-ons to make the money on the internet. Witcher. Does he read? Yeah, he's not a very good reader, I wouldn't think. I'm decent, Spencer, what's up? Maximum Overdrive. Remember that movie? With what's his name? I can't. Like I said, I can't. Charlie Sheen's brother. You know what I'm talking about. Clementine, don't you? The hell's his name? Emilio Estevez. There it goes. Lack of sleep here.
For you. I was like, here I am dancing
No.
for somebody that dances professionally. Yeah, I look real intelligent.
Little Emilio.
Okay. I'll read this to you.
Okay.
Read it.
Okay. Preparing for life after high school. Aaron, I'm having a hard time seeing the words here. Like off the book.
Yeah.
Preparing for life after high school. Aaron enlisted into the Army, anxious to serve his country and fight for what he believed in.
Do you notice how he really loves that word anxious?
After losing his closest friend to a sniper, Aaron lost it while in the field and spent 3 months in a psychiatric ward until being shipped home. Once home,
You're goddamn right. He is in that movie, isn't he, Mick Jagger, right? What's up, Rachel D? How you doing? That was a good date we went on over the weekend, Rachel. We had a good time, didn't we?
he falls in love with Brooke, a girl he meets on a blind date.
We went and hung out at Emilio's house.
After getting engaged, he begins having nightmares of his time in Iraq, in the Iraqi war. But he puts it off as nothing serious. When the nightmares become more intense, Brooke talks to Aaron about seeing a psychiatrist, and because of the deep love that Aaron...
Yeah, I don't care to hear what he's got to say anymore. Yeah, it was AC/DC did the soundtrack for that movie. That was a good soundtrack. It was awesome. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. It's kind of creepy. I've seen a lot of movies in my day. Seen a lot of movies. You know, I watched that Pluto, you know, that free shit you get with if you got like a Roku. There was a weird movie I was watching the other night with Oliver Reed was in it. You know, the old school rock and roller partier, man. Hardcore alcoholic. Cool dude though. It was this movie called Burnt Offerings. I think it was, I Googled it. It was like some sort of made for TV horror movie. It wasn't too bad. It was like from 1976, so it's a little dated, but I always liked Oliver Reed. He was very unique, very, very unique guy, to say the least. He was good friends with Keith Moon. He did appearances on the David Letterman show, and those were very bizarre. Just look him up.
As for his family, he agrees.
Apparently on his honeymoon or whatever, he got so drunk, he buried all of his wife's jewelry in the yard and forgot where he buried it. I'm sure she wasn't too happy about that.
Unfortunately, the intense sessions with the psychiatrist don't help, and the nightmares begin to affect Aaron further. Aaron can no longer fight the right and wrong of the murders he's about to commit. In the end, justice is served with a heartbreaking death that Aaron did not plan on.
Yeah.
There you go.
He had a tattoo in a very special place, right? One of those weirdos. What's up? How you doing? Howdy doody. And then on Sunday, me and one of those weirdos, we went out and we got a cheeseburger, a Royale with cheese together, and a Coke float.
There you go.
Okay. So it's about PTSD.
It's about what?
Having PTSD.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's about a kid that goes into the military after school and post-traumatic stress. No, it's pretty.
Basically, it's the life I wish I would have had.
Pretty much about that.
Okay. I'll have to buy it.
Yeah. You don't have to buy it. Just come here and you can read it. Sneaky on that one, huh?
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I'd like to have you. Come here. Yeah, gotta get you moved to Maine.
Can you not move?
Well, I can, but I have to get permission from them.
Can you not move?
Gotta hear that again.
Well, I can, but I have to get permission from them.
Oh,
It's like I can get permission from probation. They have to okay it out in California, and I have to have a place to be out there and somebody that I know, and the area has
well,
to
you
be
got your
right.
family,
I like In-N-Out Burger.
don't you?
Out in California?
Yeah.
No, they're not out there anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, 'cause both uncles came back and one died, and both of my brothers moved back here a long time ago too.
How much longer are you on that for?
They've got me on a supervision for life, supervised release for life. So it's
Oh, okay.
from what my lawyer told me when
So it's pretty cool. You know, if you come move in with me, you can tell all your girlfriends that you're living with a man that's on the registry. Tell them that. Let's see how much they're going to want to hang out with you then, right? Oh my God, Lauren. Why do you do this to yourself? Why? Why? Why?
and when I signed before I signed the plea agreement, he said that this is what it is, but it's once you take this class, you can go back to court and get off
Cat.
supervised release because they don't want people being on supervised release if they're not a threat to the community. And it's
Oh,
like
okay.
I haven't been a threat for God knows how long, and they still had me in that class, and I kind of figured out why they have me in there today. So I got to call my lawyer tomorrow because I've already got my lawyer working on getting me out of that class. It's
Mhm.
like I should have been out of that class within like a year and a half time from what they told me from the start. But I've
Mhm.
never seen anybody get out of that class in a year and a half time. And it's like
So
they have a book.
you've been in the class since you got out?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up? Thanks, Ann. Lauren's weekend tax. What is that supposed to mean? Who are you? Anyways, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you here. By the way, this is
Oh,
okay.
wow. You
It's
just
good.
get
Yeah.
out?
And there's one person that I've seen get out of the class, and I've actually had 4 different counselors. For 4 years, I had one counselor, but then all of a sudden somebody got the contract. They sell the contracts, and it's like they go with the lowest bidder, and somebody else had gotten the contract, and I was with that person for a year.
Mhm.
And then another person got a contract, and I was with that person for a year or two. And then
Wait,
now
so what is this class for exactly?
it's for the sex offender treatment class. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
And
I
you've been
forgot
in
about
it since
that.
you got out?
The old tax scam. So whatever happened with that? Huh? Anybody know? Ramona's go around answer. Hello, how you doing? You damn right, it's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a book that you have to finish, and
must be a
you
big
don't
book.
even. Well, it actually was pretty thick. And well, the thing is you don't have to complete all the assignments in the book. But I took my time, and I took 4 years, and I completed every assignment. Until I felt good about what I had completed. I made sure that I went through everything, so that way
Mhm.
I felt good about it myself. Because I had a lot of things happen to
Well,
me, so it's like I wanted to get that stuff straight in my head of what brought me to that point where I was able to do something so terrible.
mhm.
So I wanted
But
to
you
understand everything.
finished the book,
Oh God, I
like a
finished that
packet,
book.
or what?
Yeah, I finished the book 4 years ago. and they still haven't let me out of the class. So that's why we've been, me and my family's been bitching about it for the last 4 years.
I'm sure they are, Lauren. Wait a minute. He took out a $6,000 loan. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I believe it, though.
And finally, it's just got tired of it. They can't even give me a reason now why I'm in there.
Weird.
So yeah, so now it's like I got a lawyer, so we can either figure out why they still have me in there or get me out of there. And I'm shooting for them to get me out of there.
Well,
they can't even give me a reason.
Well, you said you found out today the reason, right?
Well, I have an idea of the reason, and it's really not a reason because it has nothing to do with being a threat to the community.
I have a very huge reason why that we're in that class.
Which is basically the reason why you're in that class. It's so
Yeah.
to make sure you're not a threat to the community. The reason that I think it's not even being a threat to the community.
So you're in there because you're not a threat to the
I'm not a threat to the community. You gotta get me out of this class. Help me. Get me out of here. That's not, Lauren doesn't
community.
sound like that at all.
That's what I'm getting from it. From what I heard today. Well, it's not just today that I heard it, because it took today for me to realize, this is like the 20th time that they've told me the same thing, and it's like it just dawned on me that this has got to be the reason why they still have me in here, because
You can't
I'm not
just
doing
ask
what.
them.
Oh, I've asked them. I've asked them right out straight. They won't give me the reason.
They just
Right out
their
straight.
lips?
They just tell me, is it hurting you being in there? I'm like, well, no, it doesn't hurt me being there. Everybody should have counseling. It's good for them. It's good for them to be able to talk to people. But the thing is I'd rather have a one-on-one session with somebody than I would be in a class of people.
It is
I'm not
relaxing.
understanding. So what's the issue then?
I feel the same way.
The issue is that they have me in.
They just won't tell you.
Yeah, they won't tell me what the reason is. So they can't come up with a reason. They've got to have a valid reason. It's
Well,
like
they gotta have
looking.
a reason. Otherwise, they let you out.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though. They're not telling me what the reason is. So in order for me to find out the reason, I have to I have to actually have a lawyer to do it.
Okay. I
I
must have misheard you. I thought you said you figured out the reason.
I think I figured it out. So I got to call my lawyer tomorrow and tell him what I think, so he knows what I'm hearing from the counselor and from probation.
So,
the counselor.
what do you think?
Oh shit. NR, how you doing over there, huh? What's happening? Witcher, we got Witcher still. One of those weirdos. See Michael, Rachel D. It's good to have you guys all here. It really is. I was gonna cancel tonight, like I said in the beginning. I haven't slept, and I didn't really sleep very well last night, so sorry if I'm a little slow today. It is what it is, I guess.
It is. That's the issue.
I think it's because they want me to get out in the community more and socialize. They've stated this out very many times that they want me to meet people out in the community, and it's like I meet people out in the community every day. I go to the stores and I talk to people, but it's like I don't ask them out on dates and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I know, but it's like I don't go bowling. I don't. Why do I need to go bowling?
I don't go bowling.
You think it's possible? They mean like volunteering, not just like talking to strangers.
God, I'd give anything for that recording. Lauren talking to strangers. Hi. Hi. No. Get out in the community.
Well, volunteering wouldn't be bad.
Well,
Huh. That's something nobody said to me yet. Was volunteering, which I've
well,
actually.
you said they said to go out to the community, so that's what that means, I think.
No, and I've volunteered before because I went over the humane site and volunteered over there.
You put dogs down.
Huh?
You put dogs down.
Do I put dogs down?
Yeah, like put them to sleep. Is that what you did?
No.
That's what I
Good
would
God,
do.
no.
Do you really think in a million years they would give Lauren access to that kind of medication? He'd be, he'd be dragging drinks left and right.
Hey, you're mean. You would love my dogs, really.
Probably not. I've never met a
I,
dog I like.
I bet you would. I bet you would like these two. Because
They keep them outside.
one of them is extremely skittish, and so she was abused before. She spends the majority of her time she spends on the bed, just laying on the bed. And Roscoe is like her safety net. And he's old. He used to be rambunctious before, but now he's older and settled down. No, I think after these two, I don't want to get any more because I've had
Because it's not working for me. And I figured getting the dogs would help me meet somebody, but it's just not working. So after these, I'm not getting any more.
dogs all my life, and
Yeah.
it's
They shed. They smell bad.
Well, yeah, unless you give them baths and stuff. I mean, there are ways to get around them smelling bad.
It's not funny.
You have to buy
do
them
shed a lot.
food. They need attention all the time.
Yeah, but you think about how loyal they are. Think about how loyal they are to you, how much protection they are.
I'd rather die.
Oh, don't say that. You can't die. You and I just got to be able to start talking here. I do love dogs, but it's so hard when something happens and you don't have them. It's after.
Like what? Is it dangerous where you live?
No. When this thing happened, I had Bud, my black lab that I had when I was down there in Nashville. And I actually had him when I got my CDL when I was out in Washington State. Yeah, they actually sent me one time to Georgia, and that's where I found Bud. He was abandoned and abused. His ribs were showing. He had scars on his head, and I was talking to my sister-in-law on the dock, on the payphone on the dock, and he came over and started barking at me. So I got off the phone with her, and from a distance he looked like a full-grown dog, but then I got up close and I realized he was just a puppy. And the nearest house was like 20 miles away, so I threw him up in the truck and fed him 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and had him ever since that. I've raised him for 9 years, right up till the point of the
I
sting.
got arrested
when the sting happened,
and basically put him through a whole hell of a lot more abuse, right? What a moron.
and I had to have my best friend Tony go down from Maine down to Nashville and get him.
What a moron.
So that was rough on me. But he wound up.
So where you don't have that dog anymore?
No, he's probably dead by now. He probably died.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he was 9 when the sting happened. And
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Yeah, probably dead.
Yeah, he probably died 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
least of your worries, Lauren. Believe me, the least of your worries.
Yeah,
Imagine.
probably.
He was a really good dog. Every dog I have is a really good dog because they're loving.
Mm.
They've got
Oh, well.
they've got a lot
Enough
of,
about the goddamn dogs.
they've got a lot of love in them.
Shut up.
Right. Well,
I have a cat too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about cats. I want to hear it. Bring it
Okay.
on.
Here's something to tell you.
Bring it on.
Okay, down in southern Maine,
mhm.
which is
Trying to.
around the area that's where a lot of rich people are down there.
Rich people.
Well, there's the malls down there.
Are any of you
Mhm.
rich? Does anybody?
And
Is
you don't have to go
anybody
far.
in the chat rich?
To go to the malls.
Okay.
That'll help sell you.
That help with what?
It helps sell you a little bit. I'm reaching here. Tell me
Oh,
take pictures
oh,
and
I didn't know
videos
what you're
up.
talking about. Okay.
Tell me
Yeah,
to
there's
take pictures
there's a
and
mall
videos.
here. There's a mall everywhere.
Okay, here's something else that'll tell you. The white population is greater than the black or Hispanic population. See, that ought to tell you right there.
Mm, mm.
I know California has a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go make dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll
Yeah.
talk to you later.
Okay.
I gotta go.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, because I'm so tired, we've been doing this for an hour and a half now, so unfortunately I've got to get some dinner in me and get my ass in bed. But it was nice doing a little hour and a half special there. I'll be back very soon, and I will have more energy, and it'll be better. It'll be better. So, Witcher, it is good to see you. Gorilla Spawn, Clementine, see Moggle and Allison. It was a good time. Dr. C. Hunt, good to see you. But anyways, hardcore, you guys have a good night, D-Dude. And I will see you guys very soon. And yeah, we shall stream again. I hope you guys had fun. I hope I wasn't too lame. You know, I'm not that good. Main Coin and Gold, C. Moggle. You guys have a good night. Okay. T-Lo. That's it. Over and out.